Do you know what foods are destroying your heart? It's a question we may not often ask ourselves, but it's one that holds significant weight. You see, the food we consume plays a critical role in our overall health, especially when it comes to our hearts. In fact, certain foods can be the secret culprits behind heart diseases, acting like silent assassins that go unnoticed until it's too late. Our diet can be the key to a healthy heart or the trigger for a silent heart attack. This video will shed light on this often overlooked topic. We'll delve into the top 10 foods that, while they might be tantalizing to your taste buds, are actually wreaking havoc on your heart. We're not here to scare you, but rather to inform and equip you with the knowledge to make better dietary choices. Ready to discover the top 10 most harmful foods for your heart? Let's dive in. At number 10, we have sugary drinks. You might love the sweet fizz of a soda or the refreshing tang of a lemonade, but your heart? Not so much. You see, these drinks are often loaded with sugar, and high sugar intake can lead to weight gain and obesity, which are major risk factors for heart disease. There is a growing body of research that suggests a direct correlation between sugary drinks and heart disease. For instance, a study published in the journal Circulation found that people who consumed the most sugar-sweetened beverages, including soda and sweetened fruit drinks, had a higher risk of heart disease than those who drank the least. In addition, the American Heart Association recommends limiting the amount of added sugars you consume to no more than half of your daily discretionary calories. So think twice before you reach for that soda. Your heart will thank you. Coming up at number 9, processed meats. Now let's talk about the hot dogs, sausages, and deli meats that we all find so convenient and tasty. While they might be a quick fix for lunch or a picnic, these processed meats can be a silent contributor to heart disease. The reason? They're typically high in salt, and they often contain a laundry list of preservatives. Both of these factors can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease. Plus, many processed meats are high in saturated fats, another heart disease culprit. It's not about completely eliminating these foods from your diet, but rather being aware of their potential impact on your heart health. Opt for leaner, less processed alternatives when you can, and consider making processed meats a once-in-a-while treat rather than a daily staple. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to processed meats. At number 8, we have refined grains. These are grains that have been milled, a process that removes the bran and germ, leaving only the endosperm. While this process gives grains a finer texture and improves their shelf life, it also removes dietary fiber, iron, and many B vitamins. So why are refined grains a concern for our heart? When we consume these grains, our body breaks them down into sugar. This rapid conversion can spike our blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. Insulin resistance is a key factor in the development of heart disease. On the other hand, whole grains are a fantastic alternative. They contain all parts of the grain: the bran, germ, and endosperm. Foods made from these grains are rich in fiber, helping to slow the breakdown of starch into glucose. This slower breakdown keeps our blood sugar levels stable and helps maintain a healthy heart. Switch to whole grains for a heart-healthy diet. Number 7 on our list, ice cream. A classic indulgence that many of us love. But did you know this sweet treat has a dark side? It's packed with high levels of saturated fats and sugars. These are two key ingredients that, when consumed in excess, can lead to heart diseases. Let's break it down. Saturated fats raise the level of LDL cholesterol, also known as bad cholesterol, in your body. An increase in LDL can promote the buildup of fatty deposits in your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This can restrict blood flow to your heart, leading to heart disease. Now, let's talk about the sugar. Consuming too much sugar can lead to obesity, which is a significant risk factor for heart disease. It can also lead to diabetes, another condition that increases your risk of heart disease. Remember, moderation is key. Enjoy ice cream as a treat, not a daily habit. Coming in at number 6, fried foods. Now, who doesn't love a good plate of crispy fries or a golden brown piece of fried chicken? But here's the thing, as tasty as these morsels can be, they can do a real number on your heart. Fried foods, particularly those that are deep fried, are loaded with unhealthy trans fats. These fats are far from friends to your body. They have a knack for raising your bad cholesterol levels, which can set you up for heart disease and stroke. Imagine a busy roadway. Now picture that roadway getting more and more congested. That's what trans fats do to your arteries. They clog them up, making it harder for blood to flow and putting a strain on your heart. So, the next time you're about to dive into a basket of fried goodies, think twice. Opt for baking or grilling your food instead. Your heart will thank you for it. Number 5 on our list, baked goods. A freshly baked pastry might be the perfect companion to your morning coffee, but don't be fooled by the comforting aroma. Commercially produced baked goods often harbor hidden dangers for your heart. Trans fats, for instance, are commonly found in these products. These are synthetic fats used to extend shelf life and enhance texture. However, they're notorious for their negative impact on heart health, increasing bad cholesterol while lowering the good. Next up, sugar. It's no secret that many baked goods are loaded with it. High sugar intake can lead to weight gain, increased blood pressure, and inflammation, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. So, what's the solution? Consider reaching for homemade alternatives. When you're in control of the ingredients, you can make healthier choices, like using whole grains or reducing the sugar content. Opt for homemade baked goods where you can control the ingredients. At number 4, fast food. Let's talk about fast food, a convenience for many, but also a major player in the game of heart health sabotage. Fast food is typically high in unhealthy fats, sodium, and sugar. These are the usual suspects when it comes to heart disease. These elements can increase your blood pressure, lead to obesity, and even contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. But why is fast food so high in these unhealthy components? Well, it all boils down to taste and preservation. Unhealthy fats make food taste better, sodium preserves it, and sugar, well, who doesn't love a sweet treat? But the cost to your heart health might be too high a price to pay for that burger and fries. Look, we're not saying you should never eat fast food again, but a little moderation can go a long way. Try to limit your fast food intake for a healthier heart. Coming in at number 3, butter. This everyday pantry staple, loved for its rich flavor and smooth texture, can be a heart's nemesis in disguise. Butter, particularly when consumed in excess, can be detrimental to our cardiovascular health. The reason? Its high saturated fat content. Saturation isn't just a term for artists and photographers. In the world of nutrition, it refers to fats that can raise the level of bad cholesterol or low-density lipoprotein in our bloodstream. This bad cholesterol is the villain behind artery-clogging plaques, leading to heart disease over time. Butter, with its significant saturated fat content, is a major contributor to this. But don't fret, butter lovers. There are healthier alternatives out there that can give you the flavor and texture you crave without the cholesterol spike. Olive oil, for instance, is a heart-healthy substitute that's rich in monounsaturated fats, known to lower bad cholesterol levels. Consider healthier alternatives like olive oil. Your heart will thank you for it. Number 2 on our list, pizza. Who doesn't love a slice of cheesy, saucy goodness? Unfortunately, the pizza we often crave is a triple threat to heart health. The crust, typically made from refined grains, lacks the heart-healthy fiber found in whole grains. This can contribute to high blood sugar levels, a risk factor for heart disease. Next up, processed meats. From pepperoni to sausage, these popular toppings are high in sodium and saturated fats, which can raise blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Finally, the cheese. While it's a beloved part of the pizza, it's typically high in saturated fats. Too much of this can lead to high cholesterol and, in turn, heart disease. Before you despair, remember that not all pizza is created equal. Opt for homemade pizza with a whole grain crust and plenty of veggies. This way, you can still enjoy your favorite food while keeping your heart happy and healthy. And the number 1 food that can destroy your heart? Red meat. The villain of our heart health story, red meat, particularly the processed variety, can play a significant part in heart disease. Picture that juicy steak, the succulent lamb chop, or even your favorite bacon. They're tantalizing, no doubt, but they come with a price. You see, red meat is notorious for its high levels of saturated fats and cholesterol. These substances, when consumed excessively, can lead to a buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. Over time, this can increase the risk of heart disease and stroke, making that once appealing steak a potential danger to your heart. However, this doesn't mean you need to banish red meat from your meals entirely. Moderation is key. Frequent consumption is where the issue lies. And if you're seeking a healthier substitute, consider lean meats like chicken or turkey, or even plant-based proteins. They can provide the necessary nutrients without the heart-harming effects. Consider lean meats or plant-based proteins as healthier alternatives.